Man, breaking new ground. It's Wednesdays. It's Warren. We got the Hall of Famer Warren Sapp. You got your favorite Uncle Neely, checking in live with Wednesday Warren. Hey, got a special episode. It's brought to you by Game Time. You know the deal with Game Time. You go download the app when you're trying to find a football ticket like the Alamo Bowl with BYU in Colorado. You're trying to find comedy show, concerts, anything. Go to Game Time. Create that app. Use the code BUFFS. We're taking $20 off your first purchase.
I ain't even gonna let the beat drop. They hear that sound, they know what time it is. Yes, sir. UNK CHICO. Live and direct.
Filthy McNasty. Another live with UNK and BiggDogg CHICO.
Oh, now let's get it.
Yeah!
It's another one. Tribe, let's go. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another live with UNK and BiggDogg. With UNK and BiggDogg. With UNK and BiggDogg. Back that thing up.
So get ready for it.
Play a little part of that thing. BiggDogg CHICO.
Oh, now. Oh, now.
Parking lot pimping.
Parking lot pimping. Don't bring it back. Don't bring it back. I know I got on replay. Don't bring it back yet. Don't bring it back yet. We're going to bring it back later on when Travis win this Heisman. We're here for the Heisman watch party brought to you by Game Time and the Pregame Show Network. I'm BiggDogg CHICO. That's my main man, Uncle Neely. Unc, what's happening? Talk to him out there. We got people already up in this thing. Over what? 3? Damn, we damn near got 1,000 people already up in here. Goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Coming to you with a live special Saturday night episode. Had to do it. The Heisman ceremony is kicking off right about now. In the next 60 minutes, it will be announced who the Heisman Trophy winner is. Me and BiggDogg CHICO had to hop on here live. It's brought to you by Game Time. Now, you probably can't get a ticket to get in the Heisman ceremony, but if there's any ticket in the world you need, concerts, comedy shows, you name it, go to Game Time, download the app, create you an account, use that code BUFFS. We're going to take $20 off your first purchase. BiggDogg CHICO.
Oh, no.
We've been waiting, baby. It's here. It's Heisman Saturday.
It's Heisman Saturday, baby, and it's popping off right now. Of course, we got the Heisman finalists. You guys can let us know right now. Put a poll on the YouTube video asking who do you think shall win the Heisman Trophy. Y'all go ahead and vote for it. Got the finalists, of course, Dylan Gabriel, the quarterback from Oregon, running back from Boise State, Ashton Genty, quarterback from Miami, Cam Ward, and, of course, the do-it-all cornerback, wide receiver, athlete, Travis Hunter from the Colorado Buffaloes. Let us know what y'all think. Of course,
let me tell you what I think.
What you thinking?
Put that picture back up of the photo.
Bring it back up there. Yes, sir.
Boy, if you had to bet on the Heisman on who was clean,
Iski,
blow tissues, scheming from Hollywood. Izzy good, hey man. Travis Clean, baby. I don't know what all them belts and straps go to, but he is strapped in, baby, like a corner. He got you locked in.
Clean about that thing. Him and his fiance was clean. I saw them on the TikTok and stuff earlier. They were looking clean as the board of health. You know what I mean?
We got to do this too, man. We got to do this. We got to give a big shout out to Jackson State University, Coach T.C. Taylor, winning the Celebration Bowl, which is also the HBCU National Championship, 28-7, I think it was, over South Carolina State. Coach Prime did an Instagram post congratulating TC and AD Ashley Robertson. Man, big shout out to Jackson State, all the players that TC has brought in, all the players who remain there that Coach Prime brought in, 3 SWAC championships in 4 years, and the school's first ever Celebration Bowl win. So they got that national championship. Shout out to Jack State program, rocking hat. Guess what else I got, Chico? Speaking of Jack State,
talk to me.
I got something that you ain't got. I got something that Travis ain't got. You know how I know Travis ain't got?
Hold on. Wait. Don't show it yet. Because
I won't show it then.
Yeah, don't show it. I was supposed to bring that up. I was supposed to
bring it up because I got it in my hand, baby.
Well, I guess we can go ahead and just say it then, because it's gonna take me too long to bring it up. Uncle Neely got something that we know none of y'all have. Show it to him, Uncle Neely. Talk to him. I'm gonna give you the flow.
I got Travis Hunter's Jackson State ID.
Huh? Before you talk about collector's item.
Let me tell you some stuff I got. Now I got an autographed Muhammad Ali picture. I got Dak Prescott over there, of course, Coach Prime. I got Sal. Wait. What's my man who played with the Bears? That was the Russian king. I got a lot of autographs around here, but this right here, prized possession, Travis Hunter's Jackson State ID. They tried to say that you couldn't go from an HBCU and play and dominate at the next level. We proved you could play and dominate. Best college player in college football. This Heisman Trophy should go to Travis Hunter, Jackson State, Colorado. Let's get it.
That value is about to skyrocket right now, boy.
Ooh. Well, it's one of one. It's the only one.
One. That man got a Jackson State, what they call it, the J card. Jackson State.
Yeah.
That's
all of
crazy.
BAM.
You ain't got that. All right. Well, of course, if you guys are watching, a lot of people, when I do the live of the game, while the game is on, I call the game. A lot of people will be watching it while they're listening, at the same time. So I'm sure we got some people who's listening on their phone and watching on the TV screen right now as we see the guys up there as they're doing the whole presentation with the former Heisman Trophy winners like Desmond Howard and Cam Newton. Let me ask you, Uncle Neely, who is your favorite Heisman winner of all time?
Back in my smoking days, that'd be Ricky Williams. Because he did it for the smokers, baby. Man, it's a lot of shout out to Ricky Williams, man. It's a lot of dynamic Heisman players, man. Desmond Howard, Woodson. Man, I think about, another two-way athlete, but not on both sides of the ball. Charlie Ward, when he was playing basketball at Florida State and won the Heisman, and then went on to play with the New York Knicks. Then you can go way back with the Archie Griffin, the only guy who won it, two times back to back. Something Travis, could do if he was coming back. He could definitely win that thing back to back. Hard to pick a favorite, man, from so many dynamic personalities and talents, but man, give me the guys I shouted out. Right? Give me Woodson. Give me Desmond Howard for the polls during the Michigan game. Give me Charlie Ward for being a basketball star too. And then he was one of those guys that didn't go on to play football. He went and played basketball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went and played with the Knicks, man.
Yeah, it was point guard for the Knicks. See, somebody said Tebow. Somebody asked in the chat, how did I get this? I got it from Travis when he transferred. This is literally his ID.
And I was going to ask that too. I should have followed up. I should have been a lot better and followed up like I was thinking in my head. How did you acquire that? Were you thinking enough to say, Trav, don't throw that away. Let me get that. Or do you mind if I get it? Did he leave it somewhere? Did you find it? What happened?
It was all of that. It was all of that. It was like, hey man, here your ID. And he's like, oh man, then in the same breath before he can answer, I said, man, let me get that. He said, oh, you can have it on. And
boom.
At that moment in time, I knew it was something I was going to keep because I knew he was going to the NFL for sure. But now even special when he gets this trophy handed to him tonight. And on the same damn day that Jack State, won the national championship. Look at God. Look at God.
Look at God. That's amazing, man. Shout out to Coach TC once again and what they've done down there at Jackson State. And you see
shout
Coach
out to the over 1,000 people rocking with us right now, man.
We're up in this thing heavy, man.
Heavy.
Shout out to everybody out there. Let us know where y'all checking in from. Oh, now to everybody checking in, I'm gonna give you shout outs. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody I see up in this chat. We also got a super chat too from Coach Berry. I got to get to also. We got a super chat early. I want to say
shout out to Terry Lynch. Terry Lynch commented on my Charlie Ward. He said Ward went undrafted as the Heisman Trophy winner. That was unheard of, man. It was crazy. But it should just show you how when man closed the door, God go open the window. He went right to the NBA and didn't miss a beat.
Yep. He was like, man, why am I going to walk on? Why do you think he was undrafted? Was he that terrible of a passer, you think, that it wouldn't
translate? He wouldn't have won the award if he was that terrible. I think a lot of people held his sides against him. As far as the same thing they tried to say about Russell Wilson. Look what he's doing now.
And look, yep, exactly. He probably would have been Russ before that. And I
think
he was a way better runner than Russ.
I'm gonna tell you the football side of it too. He may have won the Heisman Trophy that year, but he came out in a year that a lot of teams had their quarterbacks locked up.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Shedeur this year. He's coming out where you got at least 6 teams who need a damn quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And then some years with contracts and previous drafts, you have the need ain't there. Well, even though we all know the Raiders going to grab him first, and anybody with any sense after they're going to get Travis, because you always got to get the best player on the board.
Man, we got people from Serbia checking in, South Carolina, the Florida Panhandle, London. What's up, bruv?
London town.
Houston, the H, Eugene, Oregon, Richmond, Virginia. Oh my gosh, Nassau, Bahamas, Richmond, Virginia, Cali, North Carolina. Oh, now to Birmingham, Arizona.
Well, I think I'm gonna do me. I think in February I'm gonna do me a little getaway to Bahamas. I'm gonna shout out to Nassau. Man, I need to come to Hawaii. Maybe I come to Hawaii. Give me a little vacay.
That's what I'm talking about. I have some things set up for you once you get up out. I know you.
Oh hell! I don't know. We ready for that? Fort Myers, Florida, in the house. Tony Torres, home of Coach Prime. Shout out to North Fort Myers High School. New Orleans, the Big Greasy 50504 boys in the house.
Coach Prime and Shedeur at the ceremony, of course. They're there just in case things go left and they had to get up and rectify some things up in that thing. You know what I mean? But no, we don't anticipate that though.
Shout out to Select QB. Having 2 players. Shedeur finished 8. We got to discuss that. We got to discuss Shedeur finished 8. That's crazy. But his other athlete that he trains, Cam is in the final. So shout out to Daryl over Select QB, who trains Shedeur Sanders, who trains Cam as well. And so you look at it, you saw that list there. Now the top 10 is known, and Shedeur finished 8 in the balloting. I like Scatterbo from Arizona. Like, he was doing his thing. I got no problem with that at 5. But 2 people being ahead of Shedeur after that, I don't know. I don't know, dog. I don't know.
Cal McCord, Curtis Rorick, Shedeur at 8. Tyler Warren, the tight end, finished ahead of Shedeur. Get out of here, dog. Come on, dog. And I love Tyler Warren, but how he? Come on, man. Now that's oh my God. They tripping.
Come on, dog. When I looked at that list, I was like, come on, dog.
Rice and Neely.
And then what get me is, like, if we've all been saying they should have invited 5, and hell, they ain't even have Shedeur in the 5.
That's crazy.
It's madness, man. It's madness. But I love the way Shedeur is handling it, letting the world know that, hey, if Travis wins, we all win. It's a teammate award, not just. It
reminds me of what Canada said with the LL Cool J battle. I'm gonna let the world know the truth. You don't want me to shine.
Can I bust?
Can I bust? I'm gonna let the world know the truth. They don't want Shedeur to shine, man. That's crazy.
And shout out to I think it was Frontier Airlines and Travis Hunter for flying some of his teammates in today to be there for the ceremony, man. That's some dope stuff.
Dope. All right, let's get to a few little news tips before we jump into this. We got a report out right now. Which one we'll start? Let's start with this one right here. Let's start with this. I want to get your opinion on this one right here. We got old double B, Bill Belichick, named head football coach, and that don't say football. That's a typo right there from the other one. But that's old double B is the head football coach now at UNC. What do you think about Bill Belichick? He's 72 years old, about to be 73. They just got rid of Mac Brown. His brother, Watson Brown, was my head football coach at UAB. But Mac Brown was 73. They got rid of him and brought in Bill Belichick. They technically got younger, but what do you feel about that move? Can he handle it? What do you think about the whole situation?
Well, I tell him like I tell my women, age ain't nothing but a number, so I ain't worried about that age. If Bill feel like he up to it, he can do it. I think it's a good move, a good look for college football. A lot of folks are saying, will he have the know-how, the energy, the desire to recruit, something you don't necessarily have to do, at the pro level? I think he will. I think his name is going to be a draw. I think he's going to have an immediate impact. We will see how year one that translates to wins and losses, but I think it's a great hire. It's a big splash. It makes a lot of noise. If nothing else, it got UNK CHICO talking about him, which we wouldn't have been doing had he not been hired. You know, how many people sitting around talking about UNC football versus UNC basketball? So I think that there are enough players out there, there are enough parents out there of players that know his accomplishments. And I will say this, much like you have with Coach Prime, when you hire somebody, you also hire their friends. And Bill Belichick got a lot of damn friends. You know, he has a lot of football friends. So just think about the people that are going to be able to come by practice and pour in the kids, to think about the staff he's going to build. It remains to be seen how this translates to wins and losses in this season or next, because I don't know how long he's going to be there. I do believe the NFL is going to come knocking. And they gave him a favorable buyout in his contract to make that easy. So I think it's going to be a big splash, man. If Bill wants to do it, I'm all for him doing it. I don't think he's going to have a problem recruiting.
Nice. I think UNC has plenty of money, of course, you know, to put behind this. They understand that, hey, if that's the case, you know, then we can get some players that we want. And we feel like being NFL coaches, we can look at the transfer portal from a different point of view and evaluate some players and bring them into our program and, you know, sell that NFL feeder program type deal. They've seen Coach Prime do it in a way, and I feel like they're looking at Coach Prime and what he's done and saying, okay, we can come in here and do this on this side. You know, we can't follow up with another player, we don't feel like, but Bill Belichick has 6 rings. He has all of, you know, the accolades behind him, you know, that's going to make sure that this is not just looked at as being some type of you know, circus or just publicity stunt. This is something real, and I think if he's coming in there with a real plan, it can work, you know, for
Absolutely.
the short term. And he has, you know, a lot of people in place that he can bring up and put on his staff, as I'm watching this at the same time, as he can bring and put on his staff like Coach Prime did. He has his son that's already coaching. I think it's 2 sons he has already coaching, and the plethora of guys that he's had on his staff in college football that's coached for him in the pros that he could bring upon North Carolina and be on his staff. So I think he'll be good if he really executes this and does what he wants to do.
Yeah, I see a comment, somebody love moves. They say, but how many 17-year-olds want to hang out with Bill Belichick and NC? That's going to be a hard sell. I just totally disagree. One, you don't pick your college based on hanging out with your head coach. You pick your program based on where your head coach can get you to. And when you look at what Bill Belichick did in the NFL, not with first round picks, not with top 5 guys, what he did with, you know, guys who were 4th and 5th rounders and coaching them up, I think people absolutely will want to go there to hang out.
And people slipping on North Carolina, man. A lot of people, if you look at, you know, the census and stuff, a lot of people have been migrating and moving to North Carolina for a lot of different things, especially during the pandemic, you know, cost of living.
When you look at Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, Charlotte, probably second only to Nashville, one of the fastest growing areas in the country. Exactly. And you don't have to recruit nationally to win there. He could just recruit the Carolinas and the East Coast, and he'll be good enough to win the ACC. And guess what happens when you win the ACC? You go to the top 4, you're in the playoffs. Yeah. Like, I think people are overthinking this thing and trying to compare Belichick to a Prime when it's really 2 different things.
Totally. So shout out to Coach Belichick. Let's get to a super chat right quick. I think both of them came from Coach Berry. He sent in the tension. He said, I beat the bookkeeper tonight and won $7K. Man, I need to get in on this bet, man. Come on, Hawaii, let us bet. Damn, I know some people do it, you know, behind the scenes, but I need to get in on that. Hey, Chico and UNK, we lost one of our top recruiters, Devin Rest. So that was going to be actually the next topic that I had on here, and a report saying that FSU expects to hire Colorado assistant, Tallahassee native, and recruiting staffer, that is Devin Respis, Coach Riz. Talk to me about Coach Riz. If this is true, if he ends up going to Florida State, what do you think? You know, that's a good move, bad move? What do you think about Coach Riz? I definitely don't think it's a bad move, but what do you think about that with Coach Riz?
let me say this, man. It's been a pleasure getting to know Coach Riz the past year. Has only been there this football year, if you will. Exceptional guy, knows how to recruit, knows how to get the dogs. If this comes out to be factual, here's a couple things that are always going to happen with winning programs. People are going to want your people. You better believe Rob Livingston's phone is ringing. You better believe Pat Shermer's phone is ringing. You better believe every coach on that staff, their phone has been ringing because of what they were able to accomplish, and that includes the support staff. Riz is a Florida native. Who don't want to go home?
Mm-hmm.
So I matter of fact, when Coach Willie Simmons got the FIU job,
there you go.
I was kind of assuming that the phone may ring in that direction, but
me too.
Should Riz decide to go back to Florida, man, hats off to him. Good guy, great recruiter. If he decides to stay, looking forward to working with him another year, but will never knock a man for wanting to be home and move up in life.
Right. And, of course, that bag is going to be real. It better be real, and, Coach Prime.
I don't think nobody's switching jobs for a pay cut.
No, definitely not. And Coach Prime definitely put a lot of people in position by doing that. If you can stand next to Coach Prime in any capacity, yesterday's price is not today's price. You know what I mean? Not tomorrow's price at all. So, and then, he's go out there and he's producing and just a great recruiter, great guy. And if he gets to go home, then, hey, more power to him and congrats to him, should I say. And, that's a relationship that was built, and I'm happy to continue that also.
Yeah, I'm at home right now. I fly back to Boulder tomorrow when everybody else is getting in. Ain't no place like home, dog. If these rumors come out to be true and he does accept that offer, if the offer is there, one thing Deion Sanders / Coach Prime is not going to do is stop one of his people from moving up and being happy.
Yeah,
and he's going to support it. He's going to put you in a position to move up. He wants you to move up. He is experienced from his playing days, whether it is the NFL or the MLB, from people moving on. So it's not something that disrupts.
Nah. And also, Coach Phillips, y'all need somebody on y'all recruiting staff. You dig? Holla at you. No. I need to put in a resume or something. You know what I mean? Let them know what I can do around this thing.
Yeah.
Y'all let me know in the chat. Should I put in a resume to be a part of that recruiting staff at Colorado for Coach Prime? Like Ocho be doing. Ocho be pitching this shot. Next thing you see, Ocho on ESPN. Hey, Coach Prime, listen. I got a connection with a whole bunch of guys in Alabama.
Oh man, you got look. Hold on, Chico. Hold on, Chico. If you're gonna shoot your shot, you need to make a single screen. You put the focus on you. Shoot your shot.
Uncle Neely said he don't want to be next. All right, well, hey.
No, I'll be next to you, but I'm saying that you want
he gonna show love.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Coach Riz gone. You know what I mean? We kind of like might be behind the 8 ball a little bit right now. We need some real production right now. You know what I mean? You need somebody who can work, from here, there, or far, everywhere, digitally, remotely, whatever. Got connections from the Pineapple to the Big Apple, Hawaii to Alabama. Some real dogs. You understand me? Some DOGs. Holla at your boy. I'm a football lifer, and right now, I'm a free agent. And whoever y'all was looking to sign, I almost said I'll sign for half. I ain't gonna put myself like that, though. But I
will say. And let me tell y'all this. I will co-sign and support and do a letter of recommendation for everything he said. But when they ask me, I'm gonna have to let them know. Don't let him do no drafts, though. He can do all that football stuff, but don't let him do no drafts. You keep him out the war room when it's draft time. He gonna pick Tom and Jerry and Black Eyed Peas. He my man now. I believe in him. But hey, don't let him do everything.
If anybody missed the last draft, we're gonna recap it real quick for you guys, because y'all can't believe what Uncle Neely's saying right now. Real quick, the last draft we had was we basically picked 5 NBA basketball players, right?
Yeah.
And we want you guys to tell us what team would win. My 5 were, if I remember correctly, Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, Kevin Garnett, and Shaquille O'Neal. Who are your 5, Uncle Neely?
My 5 was Neely at point guard, and I know
I already lost.
My 5 was Magic Johnson at point guard, Kobe at shooting guard, LeBron at small forward, Tim Duncan at power forward, and Wilt Chamberlain, who knocked down 20,000 of them at center.
They got nothing to do with the court.
Well, I had to put the plug in there for my man, because you talk about dominating. That's dominate right there, Chico. I mean, Shaq was held in the paint, but he ain't knocked down no 20,000 though.
If anything, he gonna be too tired to deal with Shaq after knocking out all them things, because he knocked out a couple of them before the games just by averages.
Hey, man, to get 20,000, probably knocked something down at halftime.
At halftime, had him in the locker room, assumed a position. Stop, look, and listen. You feel me? Dang, man.
Let's give a quick shout out to Game Time, man. Shout out to Game Time for bringing us this special episode of UNK CHICO live. Your calendar is not wrong. It's not Sunday night. It's Saturday night. We want to do a live Heisman watch party brought to you by Game Time. If you're ever looking for tickets to any event, want to avoid the lines, want to see your seats in advance, because ain't nothing like getting a ticket to something and not knowing where your damn seat is and get that in the wall in front of you. With Game Time, you can see your seats, see the view from your seats, no hidden fees. The price is the price. All you got to do is just download the app, the Game Time app, create you an account, and when your first purchase comes, if you use the code BUFFS, we're knocking $20 off that first purchase. Shout out to Game Time.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys being in the chat. Let us know what y'all thinking of and where y'all checking in from. We got to give some more shout outs once again. We also got to get to this second super chat from Coach Berry, who just came up in a major way from that Game Time app. I assume you guys want to make a lot of dough, invest in crypto 2025 XRP. Okay, that's a crypto. Yes, I would say this too. Let me second that emotion real quick. Y'all want to make some cash, just like he said, invest in crypto. And he said the right one, XRP, XLM. You got to do also with the XLM, you got to do NAFU, NAFU, NAFULU. Get you some of NAFULU. If I haven't, well, this is not financial advice. This is just BiggDogg Chico saying this out loud. Get you some NAFU. If you got XLM, you could buy you some NAFU also. All right. That's a quick plug.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy something for the over 1,000 people watching us live. Didn't even promote the show. They just must have had that note. I'll be telling y'all, turn that notification bell on, because you never know when it's gonna pop off. If you're in the room now, whether you're on BiggDogg Chico page or the Pregame Network, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, turn your notification on, because you never know when we're gonna pop. Chat is on fire. Chat rolling. Chat rolling.
Yeah, we're rolling. Chat. We got
Chico, let me ask you something, Chico.
Okay, real quick. Go ahead. Because I was gonna get to some chat comment music in a minute, but go ahead.
You can probably get to it on this one.
All right.
I'm assuming the chat grown, because I'm grown. You grown. So I'm assuming the chat grown. I ain't never seen so many people consumed with the relationship of somebody young enough to be their kids. Like this whole Travis and his fiance thing. You don't know, when she came out the stands frowned about something, you don't know what happened in the stands. You don't know what they were discussing. Like, come on, dog, grow. Y'all need to grow up. Like,
that's why I try not to get into it, because I know, like you said, she could have came out of the stands pissed or mad at what somebody said behind her. Right? Yeah. And she's trying to tell him he doesn't understand. He just coming up to get his kiss, and she's like, "No, hold on, this motherfucker back here behind me." And I'm trying to tell him, and he like, "Where? Right out there." And everybody thinking totally different. Now I'm a good lip reader, and I'm a good body language reader. I'm a communications major from the University of Alabama, Birmingham.
Get it? The Dragons, go Dragons.
The Blazers of Birmingham, and I can tell you, I knew it wasn't nothing to jump on like that.
At all.
I can tell you also, those two have a different level of I ain't even gonna talk about their relationship, dog. I'm just gonna say that. Leave them folks alone, man. Talk about your own relationship. Get your own relationship right. What's wrong with you?
I seen you and your man frowned up at the grocery store because the EBT didn't swipe. But I ain't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I didn't go live about that.
You feel me? That's so real, man. It's a new phenomenon due to the whole Travis Kelce thing. Oh yeah, with the girlfriend and the Taylor Swift stuff.
Let people, and I will say this, for them as a couple and as individuals who are now in the spotlight, it's a teachable moment, to let them know that the camera is always on you. But it's also should be a teachable moment to the fans out there to stop assuming, what some private conversation is. You don't know what that's about. It could have been about I left the black eyed peas on the stove and got turned out. You don't know what was going on.
Right. You're like, what, the peas? Yeah, I left the peas on the stove. Damn, don't try to kiss me right now. Let's get to the peas.
I leave them damn greens on. Man, I left them damn greens on. We got to go.
Could have been anything, man. What your girl would not kiss you about?
Yeah.
Think about that. Please put that in the chat. Please put some reasons in the chat right now.
A lot, man.
Why your girlfriend would not kiss you in the chat, please.
Well, she would kiss me because I just got back from Hawaii with Chico, and she was watching the chat.
I don't know what you been kissing out there. Them damn aloha girls. I'm not with it. Nah, we ain't gonna be doing that. We're gonna be just
Chico
in the sun, man.
Give me another favor, man. We're the 31 winning mark. Give me another favor, man. Put that list. Really? Put that list up again of 5 through 10. I just need the world to see that they has to do it 8. Like what is going on?
Oh my gosh, man. This is ridiculous.
How could you do that? How you do it? In the words of Tyrese, what more do you want from me? the man gave you all kinds of numbers, all kinds of stats, all kinds of productivity, and he finished 8 in the voting, and y'all want to say ain't no hate? Come on, dog.
Man.
Come on, dog. Like I said, I have been in the Pac-12 last year, and I've seen Scatterbo play in person. Scatterbo, whatever it's pronounced. I
like Scatterbo.
I ain't mad at him at 5. I'm not. But Shedeur at 8 with a tight end in front of him. Come on, dog.
No, and I like Warren, and I'm a former tight end. I love Warren. I like his game, but dog, he was not above Shedeur Sanders. That is
absolutely not
ridiculous to do that. Come on now, y'all.
And shout out to Andre Walker who pointed something out. How you going to have the Johnny Unitas winner, which is the Golden Arm Award, behind all of them people? LOL. I wish Johnny. I wish I could make it make sense. Andre Walker. I wish I could make it make sense. Shout
out to Ashton Genty. They got his mom and his dad on the show right now. They're doing the interviews. I think they've done all the interviews with the finalists. I've seen Dylan, Cam. Not sure if I've seen Travis yet, unless he went first and I missed it. But Genty is on right now. He's looking fly. A great running back, man. Did a hell of a job this year, over 2,000 yards. Damn, did he break the record or he got damn near close to it? But the point is, I think that
he didn't break the record.
Okay. The point is to me that a lot of people saying, look at the last few Heisman Trophy winners like Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram's numbers, and then look at his numbers. I say that they played at Alabama, though, and look who they did it against, and look at their record at the end of the season. Genty didn't really play that type of competition week after week and put up those numbers like that. I'm sorry to say it, but
no, agreed.
That's the only thing. And then he probably would have still won it had we not had Travis Hunter. You take Travis Hunter out of this equation, and I think you add in who the next guy up, Scatterbo, not even Shedeur Sanders. You add up the next guy, Scatterbo. Scatterbo's receiving yards are better than his, right? But I would still say that he probably would have won it then, but he just ran up against Travis Hunter, who's done something that has never been done in this capacity before. He has to win the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, I agree with that analysis. Other thing about Genty, when you look at, I think right now he's 5th as far as the rushing total. Barry Sanders still got it locked number 1. And there are a couple of guys in between Genty and Barry who put up those numbers and didn't win the Heisman. So if you got people who got more yards than you and didn't win it, that to me kind of waters down your chances. But I do love when you compared him to other backs from the SEC that won it as well. All of that to the side, if Genty did this in a year that Travis Hunter wasn't in there, I think he would be the winner, and I think he's going to finish number 2. If anything, what I'm looking for is the gap between 1 and 2, because this should be one of those kind of Joe Burrow's Heisman's. Like it really shouldn't be that close. If people are honest with themselves, I know folks are going to hold the 3 losses against Colorado. Chico, you may remember early in the season, back in August before the season started, I said the record is going to matter. The record is going to matter when it comes to some of these awards, because the Heisman just loves awarding the team as if it is the individual. And so for that reason, I wouldn't be surprised if Oregon's quarterback finished high because of the team's record. That's just the history of the Heisman. They love quarterbacks and they love undefeated or one-loss teams. Colorado is there 3. I know they held that against Shedeur way more than they held against Travis. It still makes no sense because Shedeur should have been there as an invitee because his numbers just mirrored it. He won the
Little Weezy F. My bad. Little Weezy right there on the same row. You got shout out to Pretty Tony, Ray, Weezy, Shedeur, Coach Prime, Travis's mom, Travis's fiance, and then Travis all on that front row right there. Weezy F, baby. I think he's representing that Young Money management. I don't know the exact name of it right now. I need to get it. And I will get it tomorrow because guess what? If we want to, I meant to tell you this before the show. I guess I could tell you live while everybody else chat. I could tell Uncle Neely this because we live right now. But my dog Bug, Bug who hosts Travis Hunter's podcast show with him, a part of Young Money Management. He said he's available, should I say, after I reached out to him. He's available to come on UNK CHICO tomorrow night and join us on the show.
Look, man, love me some Bug, man. Good dude, Young Money. Really does a great job, working with Trav. And I'm not talking about stuff you see on their podcast. I mean, like behind the scenes, handling business. Great guy, great organization. Love that for them. Love that moment, man. Would love to have Bug on.
Yes, definitely. We get some insights and talking about some things, man, because this kind of goes back to, and we got to have also, I've shared some of my cousin's stuff. Also, my cousin, Attorney Dundee West, I've shared some of his stuff on my page. I got to link you guys up too, and we possibly have him on the show too, because years ago, he was talking about this. He kind of foresaw this college football thing and how it was going to NIL. And he was saying that eventually, man, it's going to be agents in college football. Each player is going to have their own representation because they're going to have to start paying these players. The revolution will be televised nowadays. I did a speech back in the 8th grade on that. I didn't understand what I was reading back then, but my coach gave it to me to read. But I understand it right now. We're living in it right now. They're not going to be able to pull the wool over our eyes too much more with what's going on. So I got to have my cousin come on and also Bug to come on to give insight on the management and the behind the scenes that's going on right now in college football with the NIL and all these players having their individual representation for them, in the agent space, so to speak. So it'd be good to have Bug on to explain some of these things.
Man, absolutely. Looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to one of the first shows in the new year when I have my Uncle Byron on.
What your Uncle Byron gonna be on here talking about?
He's just gonna let you know what it's Uncle Byron.
Well, if he got something valuable to talk about, then interesting and informative, then we'll bring on Uncle Byron. And anybody else out there in the chat too, y'all want to come on? Holler at us. Hit me on the email. It ain't gonna be that easy though.
Keisha Love says that Travis, Leanne, Coach Prime, and especially Shedeur are looking so good. I love the fits. She's loving the fit. Shout out to the
looking fly.
Yeah. I tell you what though, one thing we didn't get to see if Shedeur was nominated, how they would handle the mom and daddy sitting up there doing the interview. Because Coach Prime, he get gone. He gets gone.
Hey man, this is what I'm doing. I'm staying away from it. All those relationship things, I know it. I'm just saying, with all those relationship things, now I stay away. Because hey, man, it's crazy out here in these streets, man.
In these streets.
I'm telling you.
In these streets. It's like in these memes.
Since that was public, I will say that was funny as hell, and I can relate to it. I understand how Coach Prime got up out of that thing. Coach Prime dipped.
I heard the sound.
I understand. Got a $4.99 super chat. Yeah, the champ is here. The champ is here. Trav is our champ. Damn right. Put a 12 in the chat right now. Put a 12 in the chat right now. Shout out to
Still
Steve Spurrier.
got over 1,000 rocking with us, BiggDogg Chico.
Hey man, if you haven't shared this, if you haven't hit the like button, if we don't have 1,000 likes right now, and yes, you see 1,000 right there, but I see behind the screen, I see that we are over 8,000 views right now, and that's just on my side. We're probably over 18,000 on your side.
Woo, woo!
So we up in here.
We first player since like Booger has swimwear.
First player since at least 1976 with 500 plus receiving yards and 4 defensive interceptions in a season is the one and only Travis Hunter. And here's his profile they're showing right now. If you guys are watching, wearing at number 0 back in the day. Trav said, man, I have dreams about fishing. Yeah, we watching it live, chat. Everybody be watching it live. Turn your TVs up. You can watch it also. If you're not watching it on TV, then bear with us for a second.
Yeah, man, we doing like Peyton and Eli. We got a show while we watch the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to talk like Eli. Right, so hot. Right.
Well, you crazy. You bug wild on that one. I love it though.
Yeah, Eli, man. Eli never seemed like he's flustered by any damn thing, does he?
Mm-mm.
He can't get too excited. Eli can't go over 8. The volume meter is 10. Eli can't get over 8. I'm trying. Got
a little Forrest Gump to him.
Got a little Forrest to him. Got a lot of Forrest to him. Man, but anyway, Travis, man, just what was one of your favorite plays of the season from Travis Hunter?
That the defensive play that won the game against Baylor, coming down and making that tackle to force a fumble. Man, that to me right there, that locked up the Thorpe Award, although he didn't even make the finals for it. That just showed, man, his football IQ, his athletic ability, his situation awareness during the game. Everything that Travis Hunter is. Tough. Everybody say he too light, but he showed he wasn't light on that one. Everything that he is, and people like to say, I think it came out in that one play against Baylor.
I agree. And he was fixing his mouthpiece at the same time. And I remember he said his whole thought process and talked about how the ball was right there. And he knew that he had to get low to knock the ball out. And that's exactly what he did. As Coach Prime is on the screen right now. Coach Clean has that damn whistle around his neck. Got the blenders on.
Yeah. Man, you know how many people are watching this for the first time ever in their lives?
Yeah, a lot of people watching this for the first time. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all might
No, I'm not talking about just us. I mean, watching the Heisman across the world. They had no interest in the Heisman Trophy before Prime and Trav.
Until this year. You're exactly right. But for the ones that's watching us for the first time live too, y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button on Uncle Neely's channel, The Pregame Show, and on my channel, BiggDogg Chico Show, BiggDogg Chico's channel. I appreciate you. I love the connection that Travis and Shedeur has, man. It started back at Jackson State.
Bam, that's why I got it up.
You got it right up. And a lot of people don't realize how important that chemistry is and that connection is. And for them two to be on the same page, let me say this. I saw that firsthand, and I always go back on my, experience and knowledge because that's what I could do. That's what you got to pull from. And I experienced the same type thing with a guy named Darryl Hackney and a guy named Roddy White. Roddy just happened to go on to be one of the greatest Atlanta Falcons ever. Darryl was considered, just like Charlie Ward, to be a little bit too small. He did get a chance to play in the league with the Denver Broncos and a couple of other teams, but it didn't pan out, of course, like Roddy's career. But the point is, their relationship was forged as we came in the class that we did as freshmen. They became friends and got together and got on the same page. And that quarterback-wide receiver relationship is huge, and that's what got him propelled Roddy to the NFL and became a first-round draft pick. Same way that Travis, if they didn't have that relationship, Travis is not sitting up there as the Heisman Trophy finalist right now. They have to have that relationship. The quarterback has to be on the same page to know what his ambitions are also, to know that this guy wants to get to the league, know that this guy's going to beat that coverage. He's on the same page. He's smart enough to understand what he's seeing out there on the field in battle, and he has the confidence to throw it to him and know he's going to be open. I think that goes a long way, and that starts with that relationship that began at Jackson State for Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter.
Man, great analogy. I mean, that was perfect. Great example of how relationships matter, dog, and chemistry matters, and knowing what the guy next to you wants out of life, and y'all can both help each other get there. I love that. Shout out to Roddy White, Atlanta Falcons. I love that.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see here. See some people in the chat. Somebody said ratings going through the roof. We appreciate y'all checking in, and also the people who watching it on ESPN. I'm sure their ratings are going through the roof. That's why you're seeing these constant commercials. Speaking of commercials, they're running. Let's talk about some commercials on our end. At least we can plug some of our people. You might see them right there behind us. Right here, you see over my shoulder is the Glass House Optical, where you can log on to get yourself some frames, whether they're sunglasses or some frames that have some medicine in them, some prescription glasses, Let me see here. Right here is MDJ Original is also a must-have. I got a couple of hoodies over there. These, custom hoodies from all type of stuff. Just go onto the website right now, mdjoriginal.com. You'll be able to see it from Uncle Neely's frat brother. Tell him about Melvin. Huh?
Oh man, Melvin gonna take you right, man. Not only does he have licensed things from select universities, he gonna get you smooth on the custom, man. Made me a nice Letterman, with the leather sleeves and the thick body, nice Letterman custom. Man, hit him up for any of your hoodie or custom jacket needs. And they quality jackets, man. They gonna keep you warm. So it's not just that thin layer stuff that you can't wear outside and that hawk cutting through it. Melvin gonna get you right with his stuff. And I see you got the
get one.
You got the Goonville on T right there. I recognize that logo.
Yeah, that's that DV Athletics.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And if you're just joining us, we're doing a live watch party for the Heisman ceremony. UNC CHICO live. Your date ain't wrong. This ain't Sunday, it's Saturday. Had to go live for the Heisman. Brought to you by Game Time, our friends over there. And we represent little Goonsville too. Got that going on. Shout out to Jackson State for winning the HBCU National Championship today. And what a day, because Travis Hunter came from Jackson State to Colorado, from HBCU to Heisman. Bam! Travis Hunter.
That's going to be a collector's item right there. Oh, have you ever collected baseball cards?
No, I used to do comic books. I never did baseball
comic books. Okay. I never did comic books. I did baseball, football, basketball cards. Still got some to this day. Got to pass them down to my little one.
Soldier said, I'm stealing like Travis. How you steal something somebody that let you have it? Yeah, Sizzle, Jackson State won the Celebration Bowl. Just like Trav in the win this damn Heisman. 50 minutes in, Chico is about to get on. When you get that last 10 minutes, they got to announce and let that man speak.
Yep. Last commercial break right here, I would think. Let me see if I can share this this tweet from Coach Prime congratulating Jackson State and whatever else he just tweeted out too. Let me see here. Did he put it on here? Oh, it was on Instagram. All right. It was on Instagram.
Yeah, it was on Instagram.
Okay.
I agree with you, Kevin Dorsey. The Army QB and a tight end being ahead of Shedeur is crazy as a mofo.
That's crazy. Mofo. Like Shannon say, yes. Yes.
Yeah, they on that brown. They hitting that lick hard.
Oh, hell no, Ocho. Ocho, we haven't seen anyone since I've been in my 56 years, Ocho. I ain't never seen nobody like him, Ocho. I ain't never seen nobody like him, Ocho. The man has 4 interceptions on the defensive side of the ball, 15 touchdowns, Ocho. Where they do that at, Ocho? My grandmother told me when I was a little young boy out there picking out the college fields, I used to come back with 3 or 4 bags on my shoulder. My brother Sterling to come back 4 or 5 bags, Ocho. My grandmother said, "How do you come back with so many bags, son?" I said, "Mama, I do it both times. I go both ways, Mama. I stay out there. Listen, if you're playing more snaps, Ocho, if you're playing more snaps and you have more production, how could you not win a Heisman? How could you?" Yes.
Shannon gonna see you on the sideline next year and knock your hell out of you. You're gonna be like on Coming to America when he met Dr. King. You ain't never met no Shedeur Sharp. Yeah, I did. Shedeur Sharp came around the corner, knocked me down.
What you got to tell you about that now, huh? Who you did now, big dog? They're about to announce it right now, man. We got
Turn that volume up, Chico.
Let's get it in. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but here we go. All right. Let's celebrate, guys. All right. Mike Garrett, Steve Spurrier, Johnny Rogers. Johnny Rogers, that's a cold-blooded name right there.
And man, just think Travis get to be in the Heisman House commercials after this, man.
I bet you they already cut one too. Well, I guess you can't reveal who the winner is, so they'll cut one this week, put it like that. Troy Smith. I ran into Mark Ingram in the room up at Colorado. Big Cam. Johnny got a beard in his back pocket.
Johnny Manziel, baby.
That's my dog, though.
That joke had NIL. Woo.
Oh my gosh. What? New York City. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Run them comments up.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very pleased to be here representing
Sanford Warmfield.
and to stand before these legends who represent 90 years of excellence. Your diligence and for young.
He would kill the Fansville commercials also. Congrats to Travis also. He signed with Adidas.
Yeah.
That was a surprise to me. I thought he was going to go with Nike. Just, the obvious way, but, you should have known that Travis was going to go a different path anyway.
Communities should be proud as you inspire another generation.
Here we go again.
I also want to recognize mentors and coaches.
Yeah, say that man name, stop playing. We installed it.
I'm telling you.
in each Heisman winner.
Dylan Gabriel, Mililani in Hawaii. Dun 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 dun. Let's go, baby.
It is my honor to announce that the 2024 award goes to Travis.
Let's go home. Put a 12 in the chat, baby.
Drop a 12 in the chat. Drop a 12 in the chat. He'd always go back and watch his speech. Let's just get here right now.
I'm telling you, big time, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. 12.
That's big time right there, baby. That's big time.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, keep them 12 rolling.
That's
keep
big
them 12
time
rolling.
right there, baby. Let's go.
Congratulations. With his 54 Heisman right.
Way to go, baby. Yeah.
Legendary.
My dog said, let's go. Take your time, Trav. Take your time, baby. That's a dream come true right there, man. That's crazy.
Man, that's bigger than a dream. Ain't nobody dreamed that.
This position. That's crazy. Your belief take you a long way. It's actually crazy, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. First, I want to thank Beyonce and my mother. You know, they've been with me since first time I had surgery my first year of college. They never took a step away from me. All the hard hours, all the hard days, all the time I didn't want to wake up and even watch my phone, get on my phone, look at football. You know, stay with me. I'm very thankful for y'all. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. Thankful for my mother. You know, she took me out for bad area. I'm always getting in trouble. To not look where I'm at. It's crazy. Thank you. I want to thank Shedeur. Man, y'all check my life.
Big time. Wow. One phone call, Shedeur. Look where I'm at. Dang, man, that's crazy.
Put the mic back towards the Chico. Yeah.
I'm listening to Wayne. It's crazy. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. I'm telling you, man, that's crazy. I respect you for coming out here and coming to support me, man. You know, Coach Ray. I know you're really trying not to get a punch.
Coach Ray.
Yes, sir. Pretty Tony.
Them sleepless nights that we had and making this final decision to even come back and go with Coach Ray. I mean, it's crazy how far it took us. I'm just shocked to be on this stage right now. I can't even get everything out that I want to say. But man, I love it. Thank you. Everything that you have done for me. Thank you. Okay. My brother, where you at, Trips? It's my dog, man. You know I do this for you, bro. We've been doing this for a long time. You were always next to me. Even the times I didn't want to take you, my mama made me take you. Bro, I'm doing this for you, bro. I'm doing this for my siblings, man. I thank y'all for keep looking up to me. I'll make sure I keep taking the right steps in the right direction for y'all. Related to all of them. Even if I don't get to talk to them or don't see them tonight, I'm thankful for y'all being behind me and looking up to a big brother. I will never let you down. I'm going to keep going. Never let nobody tell you what you can't do. Always do it and keep your foot on the gas. My cousin, father, we used to play the game 24/7. I never thought we'd be in this moment and be here on this stage. We was always in our creative players.
The Bug and family up there.
We play the game all the time, man. Appreciate you being here. And my grandma, you're the person that got me to start playing football. That means so much to me. You seen the vision before I even seen the vision. At 4 years old, you told me to go put on some pads, go out in the front yard and play with some cousins. Y'all see how small I am? Just imagine me at 4 years old trying to put on shoulder pads. It's crazy. You know, I thank you. I thank you. I know you're up there crying. I rarely talk to you, but I'm telling you right now, I love you. Thank you for everything you have done. And I want to say something to my father.
Yeah, got your father.
I know you're watching TV. Dad, I love you. Oh, it's what you went through, man. I look at your oldest son. I did it for you, man. All the times that you didn't get to see me. When the time you came to see my games, from not seeing probably 2 games in high school to seeing me on TV every weekend and come to see me, man. That means so much to me. I really wanted to be here and you can't. But trust me, I got you. I'm bringing the trophy home. I love you. want to say, all the coaches that helped me when my mom took me and my brother to move away from Florida to Georgia. I thank y'all so much, Coach Fowler. I appreciate you. You took me to every practice. You took me to go get my first pair of cleats at high school. You took me to every training session that I had 2 times a day, every day of the week in the off season. You made sure I had good grades to get through high school. I thank you so much. I know you're back home in Coliseum watching this right now. I hope you don't cry. I don't cry for you. Thank you. And all my Coliseum homies, coaches, teachers, I thank y'all. Y'all shine the light on.
Can't hear you, Chico. Heisman watch party, UNK Chico live. Travis making his remarks right now. Ain't a dry eye going, man. Somebody cutting some onions. Brought to you by Game Time. We in this thing, UNK Chico. Tried to tell y'all, Travis Hunter, Heisman Trophy winner, 2024. Man, ain't a dry eye in the building.
Way to go, Big Trav. Showing the whole squad that's there in New York City right now. Boy, you talking about somebody gonna party in New York. You got the whole Colorado Buffs damn near in New York City right now, baby. It's going down. Woo, boy, if you had to hold back some tears or if you let some tears go, put it in the chat right now. That was a real-time Heisman speech right there, man. I'm so happy. He also shouted out his pops, too. I did an interview with him earlier, a couple years ago, and I just understand. I felt how much he loved his dad, how much his dad loved him, and the sacrifices he put in, man. Damn. Make sure you shouted out Jackson State. Now, mom is on the camera right now.
What is that? He's him. He's always been him. With or without trophy, still he's more than he just brought the value that people needed to see him as a person. Never give up your dreams, regardless of how far you feel like you're not there yet. There's always a way out. As long as you continue to push and press, then the rest is history. As long as you continue to put God first, you keep him ahead, then everything else from the top will follow. So just make sure that you just continue to put God first. Remember to believe in yourself. Never allow anyone else to dictate who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be, and how you're going to get to where you're going. As good as he is on the football field.
Great job, Mom.
Yes, sir. Held it down. Held it down.
Yes, indeed.
Where does that come from? Well, I always told him, you are the prize.
He won, and this is a guy who is winning a Heisman, who just won a Heisman Trophy, who played flag football for a former Heisman Trophy winner and Cam Newton, also in Atlanta, Georgia. Man, just full circle. I just can imagine that moment, that feeling for Cam Newton also, to be a young coach and to have one of your players do that and accomplish that goal, man. Amazing, man. Congrats once again to Travis Hunter.
If you are a regular watcher of the Heisman Trophy ceremony or you keep up with Cam Newton, you know that he hadn't been back in some years. And the reason he went back tonight, he said, I'm going back because of Travis.
Yes.
And you look up there on the platform, man, there's a lot of Heisman Trophy winners who haven't been back in years and came back. And there's a lot of people watching this ceremony around the world who had no interest in years past and are watching because of the prime effect in Travis Hunter. And I would say this, man, not to take away from this moment, but right now, as this is happening in New York City, you have had a weekend full recruits visiting Colorado, to see who can be the next Heisman Trophy winner to come from Coach Prime and Colorado football. So, man, what a weekend. Jackson State with the national championship. Trav, who played in that Celebration Bowl, who caught a pass from Shedeur on 4th down with no time on the clock to force it into overtime. And then 2 years later, be on stage in New York City receiving the Heisman Trophy.
This is a movie, book-worthy type story right here. And I've seen it.
When it becomes a movie, I want Ice Cube's son to play you.
You want Ice Cube's son to play me?
Yeah, Ice Cube would be a little too old to play you, but I want Ice Cube's son to play you.
All right. Well, yeah. All right, bring him on here.
We be clubbing.
Throw up the dub,
Absolutely.
Dang, man.
Absolutely.
Congrats to Travis Hunter once again. That's a fly suit too.
Yeah.
My dog.
I'm gonna give me some straps and some belts.
see what we look like in that right there.
We can powder blue sky blue straps and some belts, and me and my Uncle Byram is gonna be at the ceremony.
You know who we'll look like in that? We'll look like Baby Powder and who's the assistant pimp? Scruncho.
As my grandmama used to say, you look like 50 pounds of potatoes in a 20-pound sack, but you budget out of here well.
Look like a whole bunch of like a big old Smurf wearing one of them things. We had them on.
That's too much pork for just one fork. That would never do it.
Ice Cube, the Don Mega.
Yeah. Hey, so look.
Dang,
the next thing we got is this bowl game. I don't want to get past that. Of course, we're gonna be discussing that next couple of times as well. But the next biggest moment is after that combine is the draft, man. I think a lot of general managers and player personnel people have clearly seen Travis's athletic ability, but I think tonight they got to hear his personality and hear him as a person. I can't imagine the stock didn't go up.
And hear and see some of the stuff that drives him. Yes, of course. That stock should have gone skyrocketed through the sky right now. I mean, I don't think because we've seen him up close in person, I don't think the stock could have gone any higher, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you on that because he is who he is, but you certainly, have to feel a lot more confident and proud of believing who he is after hearing him speak. Because even though Trav with Boog has started a podcast, Trav wasn't known for doing a lot of interviews in his college career. And so a lot of folks really didn't get to know him like you did get to know some of the other personalities around the team. But that speech you heard tonight and hearing from his mom and hearing from Coach Prime and Shedeur, I think really captures who Travis Hunter is as a person.
100%, man. Major Applewhite in South Alabama getting ready to play. We're not going to watch that game, but hey, we got a bowl game coming up, like you said, and I can't wait for it. A lot of people are going to be looking forward to it on the 28th, but if you're trying to travel there from around the country, of course, those prices have gone up, whether it's for tickets to get there, whether it's hotel rooms around there, prices of whatever has gone up. As soon as that announcement came through that Colorado's going to be playing in an Alamo Bowl, those prices went up. So, if I had a couple people call me, ask me, was I going? They were thinking about going. No, dog, I'm not going to go. I'm going to stay here and watch it from here and get ready for the I will be looking to go back to Colorado for Pro Day, though. A lot of people forget about that. That Pro Day is going to be huge. That
Pro Day is going to be huge, man. In fact, Chico, I'll tell you this, and this ain't nothing I done heard. Pro Day is going to be so huge. I would not be surprised if there's some kind of Big 12 joint Pro Day with Colorado where Colorado hosts because, I saw Coach Prime do this at Jackson State, for instance, where he had a lot of talent. So he invited neighboring schools to come to his Pro Day so the scouts wouldn't have to be spread so thin and more eyeballs increase chances for people. And this is one of those things, man, when you look at the guys that we got coming out, who will be putting their displays on not only for the combine but for their Pro Day. Colorado's pro day is going to be the biggest pro day. I would say probably, man, the only one that can rival it would be like the 2002 Hurricanes. You know, when you had that team, that 01-02 Hurricanes team.
Oh my gosh.
Because the guys coming out from Colorado, man, are some major noisemakers, and every team and every GM is going to be in that building. And that ain't just because of Shedeur and Travis. Look at the defense. Look at the people who's coming to see Chidozie, who's coming to see Cameron Silman Craig. You name it, you name it, you name it. It's going to be a huge pro day, man.
100%. If you guys just checking in, Travis Hunter, of course, just won the Heisman Trophy. First time in history that we've seen a guy win the individual award for wide receiver and the best defensive player, you know, win the award for both sides of the football in one season, and then go win the Heisman Trophy also. Just amazing feat by Travis Hunter. Amazing speech put on by him. Also had Coach Prime in attendance, Lil Wayne in attendance, his mom,
Easy
fiance,
F, baby.
Shedeur Sanders, and everybody. If you guys are checking in, this was your first time watching the Heisman Trophy ceremony, let us know right now. Let us know what you guys thinking.
Hey, let me tell you this. A lot of folks who were just watching it on ESPN who may not know we were live must have just joined because we just spiked up to the thousands of views. So shout out to the thousands upon thousands now watching live. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe on both channels. Hit the notification bell. We're brought to you tonight by Game Time. Download the Game Time app. Create you an account. Get your tickets. You're going to get $20 off and use the code BUFFS. UNK and BiggDogg Chico have been on all hour long watching the Heisman ceremony live. Chico, I got to tell you this. Can I tell you something, Chico?
Talk to me.
I'm going to tell it to you, Chico, but they know who I'm talking to. I'm not really talking to you. I'm talking to the people back there.
Mm-hmm.
I told y'all. There's only one thing I got wrong this season, Chico. There's only one thing I got wrong. I said back in July that we would have two players front row at the Heisman ceremony, and as in being included in the voting process.
Okay, I was about to say because technically he was there front row.
we did end up having two, so I was right, wrong, not right. But I try to tell everybody, man, that when you saw that 4-18, that with the improvements that Coach Prime was making to the coaching staff, with the addition of some more players coming in, that we at a minimum were going to double that. We got 9 wins. Before we even got there, I told you guaranteed going to a bowl game. We did that. And I told y'all all summer long, I'm not a betting man, but man, they had Travis like plus 3,500 on the Heisman. You could have went out there and made some money had you laid a bet in July and August before that season started. I tried to told y'all Travis Hunter was going to prove that he was the best player in college football and he would be handed the Heisman. Damn travesty that Shedeur came in 8th place and wasn't there alongside him. Because I don't see a tight end in the Army quarterback. Army got their ass towed out by Navy today too. Pause. Like, just come on, dog. Like, how you got them ahead of Shedeur? But all's well that ends well, man. Shedeur tell you that they didn't transfer to win the Heisman. They transferred to show and prove that HBCUs could do it at the next level, and the HBCU athletes could get drafted in the first round. And to everybody out there watching, if you watched the Celebration Bowl today, you saw some of the plays made by Jackson State players. You know, the NFL should still be looking at HBCUs when they make their draft selections and who they're going to bring into camp because talent is there. And Coach Prime said, man, we're going to prove that coaches, players, support staff, everybody can do it at this level and give them the opportunity. And look what happened when given the opportunity. Travis Hunter wins the 2024 Heisman Trophy.
Amazing to hear him up there. Shout out Jackson State also. And shout out, you know, of course, his current Colorado Buffaloes. But just he hit everybody. He hit, you know, coaches, mom, dad, cousins, parents, people who help him. He hit the whole, you know, camp, I would say. And also, speaking of one guy that's in the camp, another plug, we're going to have him on the show tomorrow. At least he's agreed to it. He might be partying so much tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But tomorrow night, look for our guy Boog to join us and give us a first-hand account of how it went down in New York with Travis Hunter receiving that Heisman Trophy. I know they're going to party all night tonight. It's going down.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. They're going to party out until the sun come up. I will tell you this: if Boog, who has said he would love to come on, can't come tomorrow, y'all stay tuned because we will do a special show when he can come on. So whether that is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, y'all remember them old hits. We're gonna have Boog on whenever we ready. We're gonna have Boog on whenever he go. Shout out to the 2,000 watching us live. You just saw the 90th Heisman Trophy ceremony, Heisman watch party, hosted by UNK CHICO live. Typically, we go live on Sunday nights. We tell y'all to pop off any money, so turn your notifications on. So shout out to those who watched with us and enjoyed the commentary. And shout out to those who are just joining us now that the ceremony has ended. We got a bowl game coming up, man. We're going to get this celebration behind us with this Heisman Trophy. But come Monday morning, we focused on BYU.
Yep. Just like Travis said, he don't want to get too, emotional thinking about the last time they got to get ready to play together because you still got to prepare. You got 15 practices to prepare for that bowl game, basically. And also, I don't know the rules yet. Maybe I need to look it up, but I think that some of the guys that you've signed can come practice
Absolutely.
with the squad.
Absolutely. Yeah, those early enrollees, who are coming to school, they absolutely get to participate in this bowl practice, which means they get to see how we get down. We get to see how they get down. Nice little orientation for them, if you will. Recruitment weekend, big recruitment weekend in Boulder taking place right now, and then the subsequent weekends coming up. So the train is still rolling, baby. And one thing I've told you, Chico, and I literally said it to Coach Prime, our last phone conversation. One thing we know now that we didn't know this time last year, we know 9 wins ain't enough. Like we have gonna take care of this bowl game, but this program has to tune up, retool, get better, because we got to get 9+ wins next year. And it could be just as hard to add 2 more wins as it was to add 5.
Yeah. But I think we got the crew to do so. One guy's leaving from that crew once again, Coach Riz. Coach Riz has been reported to be offered by Florida State University. He's from Tallahassee native. Of course, he came from FAMU, where Coach Willie Simmons was the coach. Willie Simmons just got hired by Florida International.
Mm-hmm.
As you said earlier, and I thought the same thing. Dang, I think Willie Simmons is going to come call it for Coach Riz again, and who wouldn't want to go back home to coach and maybe for even a higher salary, But then
dog,
even a bigger school hit him up.
Just like Big Worm pulled up for his weed or his money, man. Like, hey, run that back.
Run that back, plate.
I need that back. Hey, you remember that recruiter I loaned you? I need that back.
What recruiter?
Now let me say this to everybody out there listening. We do not know. I definitely don't know. I haven't talked to Coach Riz.
That's the
report. We're not saying this is confirmed, but the reports are out there that he has been offered to pursue by Florida State, and we do know that that's where he's from. So best wish his decision. If he chooses to stay at Colorado, would love that. But certainly wish him well if he returns back home.
How about we just hit up Coach Riz and be like, hey man, can we have you on the show? And you can talk to us. We'll have his exit interview, and that's what we might need to start doing. You know what? We'll talk about it off camera, but do those senior things. You know what I mean? Those senior interviews.
Oh no, those gonna rock out. Yeah, those. Yeah. We matter of fact, man, you talking about next week, Chico? We might have a live show, including you tell me with Dukes. We may have a live show every night next week with a senior player that's leaving out. So y'all stay tuned for that. It's popping off.
That's exclusive content right here, BiggDogg Chico channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe right now. If you're already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to Uncle Neely's channel, The Pregame Show. If you're already subscribed on there, double back and subscribe to my channel too. Make sure you subscribe to both of them. You understand?
Hit them thumbs up and hit that bell. And if you're ever looking for a ticket, buy through Game Time. Oh man, look, you know the shirt. You know the shirt. We've been rocking the shirt since Trav dropped them. We've been believing that 12 was gonna do that thing. Let me really put it up, y'all can see it.
Is official.
Hey, Chico, I shouldn't have covered my nose. I got mustard doing this show. I smell some onions under there.
The Heisman is official, like a gangster with a pistol, like a referee with a whistle. There it is, right there. The Heisman, one and only Travis Hunter, man. When I first saw him out here in Hawaii at the Polynesian Bowl after his high school football season, I said that guy there. We saw a couple other guys who's in college football right now who's up for the draft also out here in that bowl game. But Travis still stood out, head and shoulders above all of those guys, and it's proven once again as he's winning the Heisman Trophy.
Hey, Peter B, Supernatural. I'm just keeping it 100, man. You sitting around the house all day, you shower, but then put no deodorant on. Hey, man, look, I'm just letting you know, little twang coming from under this shirt. I had to go put it in the wash.
All right, we gotta keep it real now.
Keep it 100.
We appreciate everybody joining us right here. We got to do this right here before we get up out of here, guys. We ain't gonna leave yet, but we got a draft to do. How about that? How about we do a draft?
What you want to draft, dog?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about it yet, but we need to have a draft tonight. Y'all want to have a draft? Let us know. King Dave, what's up, bro?
I guess so.
Everybody out there.
Hey, dog. Hannah Giraldo just commented who won. Like, come on, like what? You on that good? Yeah, you smoke. So.
Travis.
I guess I don't know what are they talking about? What is it?
Travis,
what do you mean? What do you mean? Who won? Where are you? Oh. Valerie Cleveland said, "Congratulations, Travis. I enjoyed your heartfelt speech. Also, your mother's speech. Keep going and keep God first." Big fan.
I know Mom going to see this, and Mom going to say, "Oh, I was so nervous. But you did a great job, Mom. We appreciate it. You did a great job with your son too, and your other kids. But great job with Trav, and he's going to, provide just a generational changes now.
Chico, that's a good one. We might have to say this one though. Top 5 wrestling finisher moves. That's a good one.
Let's do it right now.
That's
you want to save it? You want to do it right now?
Let's do it right now. Let's see if something else come in. We might need to say that.
That might be a little bit too particular. Let's see. Top 5. I cried like he was Travis.
He is yours. He all ours. Coach Berry with the super chat. Let's hit that super chat.
Coach Berry once again. Oh, now Travis should have thanked Paul Feinbaum, Coach Hayes, and Dan Lanning. Them haters' lips look poked out right now. We playing for snaps at CU, baby, and winning Heisman trophies. Now what, Danny and mascot? Shout out to Coach Berry. He even put Coach Hayes in there. Draft the 5 best Heisman winners. I think
that's 1,000
so
people.
Many of them. Yeah, so many of them, man. You can go way back in the day. Let's see. $9.99 super chat. I love y'all. Thanks for being true to who we are as people. Great coverage. Y'all are boss all the way around. Uncle Neely and Chico pregame show. Well Off Media too. Oh, now shout out to Well Off Media. Deion Sanders Jr. baby, my dog. Shout out to him. We're doing this thing up there. Setting the precedents for this whole media thing in college football.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well Off Media, reach the people. BiggDogg Chico. Duke's got his channel up. Of course, the pregame network. Which again, now if you out there, and I got a couple of emails I got to go through. Man, I seen them, hadn't gotten open yet. Because we open the invitation. If you're a content creator and want to join the pregame network in the 2025, then the doors of the church are open. But man, what a Heisman ceremony, man! I think it was some people out there. Again, who've never watched one before and watched this for the first time. And I can tell you this, it ain't a lot of times you cry watching the Heisman ceremony. So, This one was special. This one was unique. You look at who Coach Prime had there, Lil Wayne, shout out to Pretty Tony, just everyone that Travis showed love to. And of course, Jack State University, where it all began.
I love. Somebody made a song back in the day, man, when we was doing those live streams, man. And they made a song called I Love Jackson State. I could never really find it consistently, but that song was jamming. Shout out to whoever made that song. I Love Jackson State.
That song was jamming too, man.
That
damn UNK CHICO intro is. Shout out to Moses again.
If y'all don't know the UNK CHICO intro,
drop it on right now, man. We ain't doing that. Drop it on.
Real quick. The producer of this song, of this intro, produced Dear Mama by Tupac.
Yeah.
And that's a fact.
A fact.
I ain't even gonna beat drop you. They hear that sound, they know what time it is. Yes, sir.
While the song playing, make sure y'all run them likes up in the chat right now. Let's go.
Live and direct.
You vibe with it. Put a fire emoji in the chat.
Yeah.
Put a fire emoji in the chat.
Drop the fire emoji. Drop fire emoji.
BiggDogg Chico.
Let's turn the heat up in this mofo. We need to see some flames, and we need to see the number 12. Start dropping right now.
It's another one. It's another one, baby.
Yeah.
It's another one.
Another live.
With UNK and BiggDogg. With UNK and BiggDogg. Yeah. With UNK and BiggDogg. So get ready for it. UNK and BiggDogg Chico.
Shout out to Moses, man. Shout out to Moses for the Chico, UNK Chico theme music. We're going to mess around. You know, we love to freestyle on the way out, but we're going to mess around and really just produce a song.
Yes.
And we just going to.
Might as well get them that streaming money. Shoot. Might as well get that streaming money, right?
Yeah, well, look at all them flames and 12s coming through. Man. Sky, Michael Brick, Keisha Love, the Texas Truth, Durst Waters.
I'm gonna put this. We need to put this on Spotify, dog. What you call it? Title Spotify nowadays?
All of them.
Can't sell it out the truck no more.
As we say in West Jackson, and one of them.
All and one of them.
Because and is better than Nan. And is better than Nan.
Anything is plenty, man. Nam is better than Nam. Nothing at all.
When all you got is nothing, it's a show lot to go around. We just zero with everybody. Everybody eating off this nothing.
They got the flames going in the chat right now. That's what I'm talking about. Run them likes up. You heard me? Turn me up in the headphones.
I ain't even gonna beat drop. They hear that sound, they know what time it is.
Ride with me now.
Yes, sir. UNK Chico.
I'm around in Boulder. Travis just won the Heisman Trophy, baby. Let's go.
Live and direct.
G-Hun. Florida in the building. Alabama, what's that?
Another live.
Oh, now.
UNK and BiggDogg Chico.
California. Oh, now.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one. Another live. With UNK and BiggDogg. With UNK and BiggDogg.
It's not another
one. With
one.
UNK and BiggDogg. So get ready for it. UNK and BiggDogg Chico.
It's not another one.
Man, no. Ain't
It's not another one, dog.
UNK Chico is like Travis. Ain't but one.
There ain't nothing but one of them. You feel me?
No, they ain't big enough for two of them.
Ooh, hey, man, we appreciate all of y'all in the chat. We've been on here an hour and a half, and it seemed like it was 15 minutes ago.
Man, it flew by. What a wonderful Heisman ceremony. Shout out to Game Time for sponsoring this episode. Again, if you need tickets, I don't care if it's concerts, football games, bowl games, like the Alamo Bowl, NBA, doesn't matter what it is. You can go to Game Time, download that app, create you an account, and use the code BUFFS, $20 off your first ticket. Another thing I love about Game Time, Chico, not only can you see your seats and no hidden fees, when you have an account and you have your notifications on, you get a soft notification sent to your phone when ticket prices in your area start dropping. So like if you're in Atlanta, it'll tell you like, hey, the average Hawks tickets just went down $10. And it'll show you which ones you can go buy. Game Time got it going on. Man, rock with them. They rock with us. A lot of shout outs going in through the chat, man. People checking in, where they from and how they represent. Love it. Chico, what you got?
I'm just going through these comments before we get up off of here. I just want to click on as many as I can. Just got
a super chat popped up too.
Got a super chat also. We appreciate all super chats. I got to make sure we read all super chats that come through because you guys support this show in a major way, in a real way. PABWS. Pasadena Black Wall Street or something, I don't know. But
hey, hold on. Leave the chat up there and say, how the hell you just made Pasadena Black Wall Street up? Now you might be right. I don't know. How did you look at that and say Pasadena Black Wall Street? Chico, you the dean.
You don't even want to know.
Baby. You the dean of Afro Studies, baby.
The dean of Afro Studies. I might need to take that title right there.
This man, something else.
Oh my gosh. Was what I saw tonight. The messing up Travis' career. The haters swore CP would do to him. If what I just saw was messing up someone's career, I need CP to mess up my career too.
Yeah. Hey, Coach Prime done certainly messed mine up. I hop on that bandwagon because if that's what y'all call messed up, I love it. What Pasadena Black Wall Street is talking about is when Coach Prime recruited Travis to Jackson State, everybody said, now keep in mind now, he was on his way to Florida State. He flipped from Florida State to Jackson State. That's his Jack State ID right there to prove it to y'all. He went from Florida State to Jackson State. Then followed Coach Prime to Colorado. Everybody, oh man, Prime, what he doing? He gonna ruin that man's career. Heisman Trophy. Geraldo Ramos, emergency pod. Gotta give me emergency pod, baby.
Top 5 hood. We didn't even do a draft. Y'all want to see a draft or not? We got to do a quick draft. You want to do a draft, Unc?
Hey man, I'm down. Look,
here's a good question. Here's a good question though. Should they retire 2-12 and like, is that realistic? I saw some people saying like, nah, that's not going to happen.
No, I'm not for it myself. Let them numbers rock out. Now, what you can do, I'm sure Smitty will do, is hold those numbers back. That's like a lot of pro teams do that don't retire them. They just hold them back until the other player and the current player talk. Like 88 with the Cowboys. The receivers get together and say, yeah, he can rock it or not. But just straight up retiring it, Travis is going to go on to do much more greater things beyond this. So somebody can wear 12 if they earn it. Matter of fact, that's what I would do. I would put it like a carrot on the stick atop of a totem pole. You want to wear 12 or 2 at Colorado, come earn it.
Yeah, you kind of like a legacy number, like the Cowboys did with 88. I like that. Let's see. Man, these fire emojis coming through like a mug. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to find
they coming through on Pasadena Black Wall Street is what they
Pasadena Black Wall Street, man. Pasadena, where you at? Pennsylvania Black Wall Street. That's what I was going to say also too, because it's PA. But BWS, it stood out because back when the rapper Game was feuding with 50 Cent, and he did that he did GU Not. And 50 Cent had the GU, he did the GU Not, and that was his label, BWS. And it just I always see that BWS, and it stood out. So in Pasadena, I don't know. Pasadena, where you at? California?
Well, you hit me with that one. I was like, how the hell did he look at that?
Chico, oh, what did I get? Was
oh man, the producer's in Moses with the $10 chat. Thank you for the shout out, bros. I told you every superhero needs their theme music. Moses T, one of the producers with Tupac Dear Mama, is who will be producing these tracks that you hear us drop for UNK Chico. Got some other music he coming with for our other shows, man. Much love to the super producer, Moses T. Man, you deserve much more than the shout outs, man. Matter of fact, Chico, drop Moses T. UNK Chico beat again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate all you guys joining in. Should we do a draft tonight or not? Let us know. I don't know, but we could drop this music all damn night as we want to, when we want to. So stay tuned for a whole bunch of more compilations and things of that nature to come along. You already know what it is, man. UNK Chico live and in effect for your face. Yeah.
Moses T on the
beat drop. They hear that sound, they know what time it is.
Yeah.
Stay in the chat right now. Let's go. Just stay in the chat right now. Let's go.
Live and direct.
Another live with UNK BiggDogg Chico.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another live
with UNK BiggDogg. With UNK BiggDogg. With UNK BiggDogg. So get ready for it.
That's Easy Sunrise. I hear you, Easy Sunrise.
Need some low riders, some hot Cheetos, and a Fanta.
This dude here is hot one. Boy.
Need some Pringles right there. Real quick. We're gonna let y'all know right now before we go.
Yeah.
Top 2 flavors of Doritos. Let's go real quick before we get up out of here. Top 2 flavors of Doritos.
Number 1, Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Blue bag, Cool Ranch.
That's it. That's the winner right there. Guess you got go. I'll go with the red bag then.
You gotta, the original is gonna be my next one. You gotta go with Cool Ranch, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta go Cool
And then
Ranch.
they got those the spicy ones in the purple bag is good too.
Yeah, I've been peeping them.
Yeah. But the best chip probably of all time for me, would have to be this back in the day from the hood store, the yellow bag. I think it was Lay's or Tom's. Yeah. Tom's potato chip.
Yeah. Tom's is straight up in the South. Yeah.
Salt and vinegar.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Shout out to Lewis Store and GWC Projects. Tom's.
Let me give you one. You asked me about Doritos chips. I'm gonna ask you about one. Name the best 2 knee-highs.
Man, I don't know what is the knee-high.
You don't know the knee-high drink is? Peach knee-high? You in for Selma.
What?
You in for Selma.
You say you for Selma? Wait, what? Wait, what'd you say? Wait, what?
Knee-high drink.
You might call it something else.
Knee-high.
Oh, man, we drunk Czech colas, man. We drunk the fake RC, the RC colas and the Czech colas.
Oh, yeah, I remember the fake RC, but man,
the knee-highs?
Yeah, Exit 42 and 40 got it. Peach and strawberry. That peach knee-high nothing can beat the peach knee-high. Nothing beats peach knee-high.
That sound like it was sugar and more sugar.
And crack.
On top of sugar.
Peach knee-high. Look, I done seen jokers standing outside the snow scratching, waiting on the peach knee-high.
Right, see? But now we had
look at all the peach. Look at the chat. Look at all the peach. They know knee-high.
Everybody knows.
That knee-high peach was a mofo,
man. See, we had the same. I think it's the same thing as. Oh, you know what? When I just saw somebody type it right here, it came to mind. Knee-high. I know what you're talking about.
Sir Ken, let me tell you something.
I know what you're talking about.
That knee-high strawberry will make you back up off it like it's Canadian Mist or something. I don't know what they had. That strawberry, you like, damn, my chest is my chest burns.
That's how the Czech colas used to be, man. Them Czech sodas. Everybody used to buy Czech sodas when they went to like a barbecue or something, and you showed up, got sodas.
Yeah.
Buy the Czech sodas. Let me
Kitchen
see if I can pull this
up
right quick,
peach one right now. That peach knee-high be hitting, I'm telling you, man.
If y'all know about this, y'all real hood one now. Y'all real hood one if you know about this right here. Church's Chicken strawberry drink. Hit like nothing else.
It's like knee-high to back you up off of it. Yep. You hit that hard
like nothing else.
You hit that hard you want to. You're gonna grab your chest. You're gonna grab your chest.
Well, Snoop Dogg said I had to back up off of it and sit my cup down.
You got to. TG, we used to put the peanuts in the Coke, not the knee-high. You put the peanuts down in the Coke.
Now you talking. You understand me? Now we cousins.
That girl says knee-high was diabetes in a bottle.
Yes, it sounds like it. Knee-high.
Hey, KSU 1989 said Genty got robbed. Man, get your ass up out here. Genty got robbed, man.
Man, please. Church's Chicken, you gotta have a jalapeno pepper with the Church's Chicken. Gotta have a jalapeno pepper.
Man, is there any other way to get it? If it don't come with a pepper and a biscuit, did you really eat Church's? Did you really get Church's if you didn't get a pepper?
Yes. Oh, Joe, yes. Man, I want to go get a Coke with some peanuts right now. Pause. With some peanuts in it right now. Here's the burning question, though, Uncle Neely.
Yeah.
If you're gonna put the peanuts in your Coke, do you get a canned Coke or the bottle?
A bottle.
There you go. Okay, man.
Bottle. As a matter of fact, it's that bottle that when you drop it don't break, it bounce.
The plastic bottle.
Yeah, that thick ass glass one. That thick glass one that came out the machine. We had to pull it out like that.
Oh yes, those were classic. I used to love the bottles. The Sprite with the glass bottle Sprite. Man, that was nothing but squig too.
Thick bottle.
Real quick, let's go ahead and get to these super chats once again. Moses T once again said thanks. I thought oh yeah, there you go. Another one came through. Hebrew. I usually just watch. Just wanted to shout out Travis, UNK Chico, and all Buff Nation. This is a win for all.
I take care of that word for you, Chico. That's anonymous.
Anonymous.
You skipped over. Just went straight to Hebrew.
Anonymous Hebrew. I just said Hebrew.
Hey, he skipped that big word, y'all. He skipped that big word. Hebrew. He said Hebrew 999.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anonymous and mess it up. It could have been something else spelt a different way. You know how these people are these things. You gotta look at them. You gotta look at them closely. That's why I'm like this, so I can read and understand what they're saying.
Yeah, that font don't be as big for us as it is for them. So sometimes you gotta lean in.
But I know that word anonymous, though. I know what it means too.
Okay, you sure tried to skip it.
I just said Hebrew for the $9.99. It sounds a lot better. Hebrew.
Hey Chico, I had a teacher. That wasn't much of a teacher. I had a teacher that would allow us to say big word when we got to a word we didn't know. So
hell no.
So we could be like, you could say, "Hey, we got a super chat from Big Word Hebrew." Like hell
no. My teacher would send our ass back and say, "Read that shit. Read it over. Is a word on the paper. You better read it."
Just say big word. Just give it big word.
Let me see.
Oh man, y'all crazy.
Well, hold on. What's the next one? What's the next one? Hold on. What's the next one? Let me see. Oh, it's Coach Barry. I know that word. Coach and Barry feel like I'm a see. I can't even hardly see it. Feel like I'm at a stepper set.
You talking about the Moses T music with that one?
Oh, okay.
Chico.
Yo.
Hour 41, baby. Hour 42.
We've been out here forever, man.
We still got Chico, UNK Chico live tomorrow night.
We do.
Yeah.
And we could do this constantly. But the chat went crazy tonight. We appreciate you guys. Let me see. Chico head. I'm sorry I was so close. But I'm trying to read this thing, man. It's close.
Easy Sunrise says sound it out, Chico. It says sound it out.
Where hers at? Hold on, let me put it on there. Now, if it would have been a different word, something that was actually hard, then I feel you. That peach Fanta, though. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Love you, family. Chico is faded. What am I faded on? This good old water over here, probably. Somebody said, come on, Chico. Church and chicken drum. They really believe it.
Oh man.
Man, I want some church and chicken right now, though. I ain't gonna lie. They don't have church and chicken out here.
I'm starving. I ain't ate tonight. I still got to pack for this flight around noontime tomorrow, headed back to Boulder. So when we do UNK Chico tomorrow night, hopefully Boog, somebody be with us. I'll be live back in Colorado. Man, it's been a great episode watching this Heisman ceremony. Shout out to Trav and his family. 12 did the damn thing.
Somebody said Travis won like we don't know. We just did a whole show on this, guys. We appreciate y'all checking in, though. We've been here for the longest. I can't even pronounce anonymous. Anonymous? Or what was it? Anonymous.
That was a good try. We'll put a sticker on your paper so you take home and get it tonight.
The stickers on your chest that you got to wear home.
Yeah. We give you a sticker.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we appreciate you guys checking in with us once again. It has been one of these shows, guys.
Yeah.
And now it's time to say goodnight to all my Negro friends.
Mm-hmm.
People, if you want to support the Buffalo, you can. Go to lawswhiskeyhouse.com.
Mm-hmm.
Get on there and search for the whiskeys and find the one that says Ralphie's Reserve. Click on it, purchase it, and at checkout, use the code Buffs Pregame 10 to get 10% off. And you can enjoy it like Uncle Neely in a real way.
Absolutely.
It might give you wings.
Absolutely.
Not those type.
One last super chat. Sweet Caroline came in with the $9.99. Thank y'all. Enjoy celebrating Travis. We appreciate that love. Appreciate that $9.99.
All right. Let me see. Use the syllabus, Chico. There we go. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. And in a real way, good night. Turn me up. Wanted to watch it again.